Hello guys, good and welcome back to my channel. My name is Judith Kanu and you are Miracle. Thank you for joining me. She's my very special guest. So let's welcome her. So today we're going to be discussing
emotions and how it affects our productivity.
Very juicy, right? So we are going to be discussing how emotions affect our productivity. So please sit tight, sit to the end. I know you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be an interesting one and I'm sure you're going to learn something from it. So if you're new here, hit that red subscribe button, turn on your post notification. Thank you all for joining me once again. I appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt like your emotion affected your productivity?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Please, can you tell us one or two instances?
Okay, let's go way back though, right? Situations where your parents offend you and ordinarily you are not at fault, but because they are not really going to tell an apology to you, something that you would have done in, let's say, 30 minutes and get done with it, because you're sulking over that particular situation, it extends over an hour or so, just so that you prove your point that you're angry.
Like, they need to know that you're angry. Because you can't offend me and you go. The one that is annoying is when you offend me and you're going about your day as if you did not do anything wrong.
Tell me,
like, it's so annoying. What did you do in that situation?
Trust me. Okay, I think my siblings helped in those situations. That's when I still have them around me. They would come, try to cheer me up and talk me out of it, saying, I know that you're wrong, I know mommy is wrong, I know that is wrong, stop it. But if they are not around, my God, you just have to put on an earpiece and just listen to music and just try to make yourself happy. Motivate yourself to be happy.
So that you depress the anger. I feel you.
You know the funny thing about it is that once you stay in that task over time, the probability of them coming back to maybe scold you or even annoy you more is still very high.
They'll be like, what have you been doing since that time? I feel okay. So basically, based on what you're saying, just trying to find a way to cope when you feel like your emotion is affecting your productivity is very important. So it could come from support, could come from your friends, it could come from people around you, so they just assist you when you come to situations like that, and somehow it just boosts you to like do better. So what do you think emotion is? Emotion for me is a strong feeling that was derived from one's environment, one's mood, or even relationship with others. Yeah, so it's a feeling derived from your environment, basically. So it could be any kind of feeling. It could be pleasure, it could be displeasure. So it could come from things around you. You can imagine some people tell you, oh, I took a walk and I felt better. I went out, I looked at the ocean, I felt better. So that's part of our environment. We are trying to boost our mood and all that. What are the two major categories of emotions you know?
Generally, in the world, I know that the two categories of emotions is the positive emotion and the negative emotion.
Research has shown that there are 8 basic core emotions, right? I'll just list them out. The core emotions are anger, fear, disgust, surprise, sadness, trust, anticipation, and joy, right? And basically, with something like anticipation and joy, you are motivated to do more work. So imagine when you are sad, when you are excited. Imagine the day when you want to go to school, when you want to study. You wake up and I feel excited. How much do you cover up that day?
The productivity is much more than when you're just tired of yourself.
So imagine you wake up from sleep and it was the alarm that woke you up. You have to like hit the alarm. You hit the alarm when you stand up with your frowning face, your squeezed face. You are coming out. You wash your face. You carry your book. Half of the day you are sleeping on your table.
And the worst part of it is to drag yourself out of the bed. That's the worst part.
That's the first step.
That's the first step.
As soon as you achieve that step, just know you're a king. Those are the basic things. And also, I think there are some researches that have shown that there's some kind of anger. Sometimes you're angry and it motivates you to do like more work. Some people, based on maybe someone has been poor for a long time, just wake up one day and be like, no, I can't continue like this. It's usually like anger of your circumstances.
I think those angers, they are quite negative situations, right? But the anger would, for me, it's a positive anger.
Like
because it's made you do something in a positive direction.
Yeah, also I think that anger, I don't want to classify anger as a bad emotion, because it depends on, I feel like it depends on what you do when you're angry. That even there's a part of the Bible that says be angry but sin not. You get, so it's okay to be angry.
True.
But what you do, or the aftermath of your anger exactly, is what like defines whether your anger is good or bad. You get, so we all get angry. There's nobody that will say that the person has never been angry.
You know, the thing about emotions is that it's okay to feel anything, but it gets not okay when it's affecting the next person. Okay, what is it doing to the next person? Is it helping the next person or positively, or is it helping the next person negatively? So it's okay to scream in your mind, scream everything, and just when you come out, okay, we let's
we don't even need to be good, but like it's okay to show that you're not in a good mood, but like just respecting other people's boundaries is very, very, very important. So respecting other people's boundaries. Don't come out and start projecting your anger on everything that crosses you. You get, so very important. Can you give us another instance where you thought your emotion affected your productivity, maybe in a good way or in a bad way?
Okay. Take for instance today. Trust me. Coming out to this place was not the easiest. I feel, seeing me now, it seems like I'm the happiest, right? But I have to tell myself that I have to be happy.
Yes,
okay. I have to tell myself that I have to be happy. So my productivity today, getting everything done I needed to do for today, depended on me being this way. Okay. So if I allowed the negative emotion to rule, I don't think we would have been doing this today. Okay. So I think this is another clear example of emotions, productivity, and hitting the target. Yeah,
this also, what you said, actually, I felt like that was actually me today. Not like today, it wasn't as if I was not productive or something, but I woke up, I said earlier, my eyes were hurting. I came, I was like, should I sleep? I closed my eyes to sleep. I was like, nah, I can't be sleeping. I told myself, my plan was, I will just sleep all day. But I closed my eyes. I said, nah, it can't be possible. How will I waste an entire 24 hours sleeping? So I had to wake myself up. I'm like, I had to find something to do. You get? So sometimes you actually have to be the one to motivate yourself. You have every reason. If you want to count reasons why we should not be productive, there are a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons why I should come out and say I want to just sleep all day because somebody provoked me. But you have to understand that productivity is part of the things that put food on the table. Productivity is part of the things that make you who you are.
Productivity is growth. Actually.
Yeah, productivity is growth. As you get productive, you produce more results.
As you get productive, your self-esteem, your self-confidence, like everything about yourself gets better.
Yeah, and you see yourself in a better light.
You give yourself this esteem that when you come to a place, you get something done, and you trust yourself that you're going to do a good job, and you move to the next thing. You understand?
Yeah, very true. What do you think are the true ways you can respond to emotion, or anybody can? You feel like people can respond to emotion?
Okay, personally, I feel that there are a lot of ways. Everyone has their way. Everybody is unique to their own emotions. Okay, they have the way they deal with themselves. But for me, if I'm to give my opinions about how I handle my emotions, I think I start by understanding my emotions, like understand and accept it that this is what is going on with me right now.
Like the word acceptance.
Yes. So if there are times when you would actually just be cranky and you won't even know that you are cranky till you pause and ask yourself, hey, is something wrong? So when I understand that, okay, something is off with me today, and then understanding brings about analyzing, okay, what has happened during the day, what got to me, what tipped me off, what did I not really appreciate in my day to day. So when I get to know, okay, it is this particular event today that made me feel so sad, and I thought I've gotten over it, and I'm actually not gotten over it, then I find ways to talk myself out of it, or better still, if I think it's too much, I talk to the next person about it.
Yeah, so there's something you said that reminded me of something I've seen somewhere. Someone said once you define your emotion, you know how to tackle it.
Exactly.
So except you know that there is a problem, you will not know how to deal with it.
True.
So first of all, I have to look at myself and be like, yes, I'm angry. Because someone can come and tell you you're angry, be like, no, I'm not angry, I'm okay.
True.
You get it happens sometimes. Someone come and be like, why are you angry? You're like,
Like I know it happens to I and my sister. We always argue, right? I and my sister, we are always arguing. So I'm like, sometimes she come and be like, "Why are you shouting?" I'm like, "I'm not shouting.
I'm just talking.
I'm just talking to you." She's like, "Calm down, don't shout." I'm like, "I'm not shouting." So until you realize that, oh, I'm shouting, you'll be able to tell yourself, "Oh, calm down.
Okay,
you're shouting actually." But if it's someone that's still telling you to make you realize, then you are not going to see the problem. So until you see the problem, then you find the.
And the truth about this thing is that sometimes we actually do like ourselves. That's where the acceptance comes from.
Yeah.
When somebody's actually telling you, okay, I think you're angry right now. I think you should tell me. No, I'm not angry. This is me on a day. This is me on a number.
Yeah, I said that. This is me. I always shout when
you refuse to accept the truth that is glaring at your face, right? So without accepting it, even understanding it would not help.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah. So what's the next one?
I think the next one for me is to be emotionally aware. Okay, what are the things that I can possibly face with now that I wouldn't get through with it without feeling angry, without feeling sad, without feeling down? Now I know that these are triggers.
Yeah.
Let's call it triggers.
Yeah.
So what are people will call it pet peeves? What are your pet peeves? What are the things that you can't undo? What are the things that I have this friend that once you try to do something that doesn't go well with her, you see it in her face.
Yeah, she like sometimes I'll tell you. I tell people, right, once you offend me, I will call you that minute. Please, it's like I'll try to make it very polite. Please, I didn't like this. You get, because sometimes you keep it and the person will not even know the person do something bad, and the person will just go about his activities, and you'll be squeezing your face. Person does not know where you're angry.
And actually, being emotionally aware helps you teach people how to treat you.
Exactly, very true.
Because if you're not emotionally aware about the things that makes you happy, the things that makes you sad, the things that boost your productivity, you might actually be in a place and you're not being useful, because they said that the abuse of a product is when you don't know the use. Okay, so if I don't know the tips and the tricks for me that will boost my productivity, that will bring me down, I can actually walk into it with people will make a waste of my time, and I'm not even doing my best self.
So I feel like defining your emotion, knowing yourself, like self-consciousness is very, very important. Also trying to like shift from the environment, so that it's not one day someone will this one annoy you, you just sit down there, you just be absorbing. Next thing that you just boom. So next thing you just explode, and that's not right.
But then a question came to mind, right? Where do we bring about the balance between it's not everything that we see that we have to give a remark to. There are times when our friends or maybe our siblings, they just want to be funny, and then yes, they did try to brush your hair, but then you be like and go. So where do we bring that balance between always airing our opinions on things that got to us, or things that made us feel a certain kind of way, and where do we bring that balance between airing our opinions and just ignoring things, letting things slide?
Okay, I think it still depends on the person. You get? So me, I know where it hurts me, and so if it hurts me, I'm going to tell you that it's hurting me. I'm telling you, like I won't take it. You get? So understanding who you are, I will not come and suppress what I know is hurting me, because I know that it's hurting me, and I can't.
No matter the level of the hurt.
Yeah, so I can't be proud and tell you, oh, I will be a bigger person and be sleeping, and you will be sleeping. I will not sleep tonight. I can't be a bigger person like that. You get? So I have to understand that, oh, this is me. You get? You are different. It might not hurt you, but it hurts me, right? So it's different for each and every one of us.
Okay, so this is our opinion, guys. Please leave on the comment section. Where do you think you will leave a balance to saying your opinions about someone hurting you, and or just Nigeria will say fashion, or just ignoring it?
What's the third one?
Okay, the third one for me is suppressing. Suppress.
I think that's what we're talking about.
It's even gearing to what we're talking about, right? So suppressing to me is the more matured way of handling our emotions.
Yeah, we call this defense mechanism.
Defense mechanism, yeah. So we try to overlook that situation. But to me, or for me, I would not overlook permanently.
Yeah.
I'm overlooking to come back later. Do you understand? I think that's the healthy way to deal with it. Because one thing about the human mind is that it never forgets, especially we ladies, okay? We never forget.
I wanted to say that earlier, but I just like let this we don't forget. Like,
no,
I will not tell you. I will not tell you. Oh, I don't feel. I will tell you. I don't feel bad.
No,
I want you to ask me what is wrong. You have to ask me what. You can't be telling me. I'll tell you I'm fine, and you are seeing my face squeeze, and you are telling me, oh, you are fine. I'm not fine. Oh God, I feel like I'm angry. Oh God, have mercy.
So, one thing about us is that we give you the details of what you did.
Yeah.
You might have forgotten, but we give you the details. What you were wearing, where you were, how you were
Number
sitting.
1, 2, 3. We list them out in full details. Like, we cannot dare to joke about anything.
You don't mix with the female gender.
Yeah,
Do you understand?
Yeah, very true.
So for me, I think the healthy way for us is that we forget to return back to it. Do you understand? So given that particular situation, maybe I am meant to complete a particular task. That I know that if I start looking at this emotion, I might not even get this thing done. So do you understand? So what do? At that point, I overlook it. I suppress the emotion. Because it's what we feel that grows, right? So at that point, I try to suppress this emotion. I'm feeling angry, but I'm suppressing this emotion. I'm thinking of all the happy things. Okay, what is the happiest that happened in my life? I'm thinking about it. Okay, so but when I'm done with that, and trust me, best believe I'm coming back to you.
We can't deal with it.
Exactly.
We can't deal with it. We're not even here to laugh. So the thing is this, right? Suppression is not 100% an effective way to deal with an emotion. It's good, right? Especially if I'm going out to work and you provoke me, I'm not going to drop my bag and sit down and start discussing the problem with you, because I might do that. I might do that. Yeah, and sometimes you might just go to work and you just be throwing tantrums, right, on other people that have done nothing to offend you. So most times we just go. When I come back, I will deal with it. You get? So it's just a temporary way to deal with your emotions, but no, it's not a permanent way, because I feel like the permanent way is discussing the communication. It's very, very important here. So communication. Yeah, those are some of the ways we think you can.
That's why we need your comment.
So I don't know about you, if you have any other special
ways you handle your emotion,
where you handle your emotion, please just like
we might learn. Everybody's learning, right?
We will learn about it.